guys, Tom here, and today we are bringing you top 10 WWE finishers of 2016. So I finally got a haircut. I was starting to look like Bray Wyatt or the Undertaker, but now I look like the bloody Rock. If you don't agree with any of these finishers, don't go in the comments and say, this guy likes Roman Reigns, go suck Roman's cock, the spear's rubbish. Then shut up, because guess what? It's my opinion. Anyway, coming in at number 10, it is Adrian Neville's Red Arrow. How does he do it? Don't ask me. I don't know how he does it. I mean, how many flips does he do in the middle of the air? It's just too hard to work out. I just don't understand it. There's just so many angles going on. It's just great. I mean, it's something of a gold medalist Olympic diver, not a wrestler, but somehow Neville pulls it off. I just can't work it out. There's so many flips going on. It's just awesome. It's amazing. I mean, Neville does kind of look like a dwarf. He kind of, he looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. So, I mean, it is kind of like some like wizard magic going on how he does it. But for me, the Red Arrow is number 10. Coming in at number 9, it's AJ Styles' Styles Clash. How great is this finisher? I just love how he wraps the opponent's arms around his legs, so there's just no way of them being able to protect or cushion their face. And obviously, their face and their body goes crashing down to the mat. There's nothing they can do about it. And AJ, of course, he just doesn't care. Now, this Styles Clash has broken, many people's necks, which isn't great, but this finisher looks painful as hell. I don't want to be hit by a Styles Clash, and it goes down as number 9. And number 8, it's bloody Bray Wyatt. Of course he was going to come up on this list. Sister Abigail. Who is Sister Abigail? I don't think Bray Wyatt cares. He just wants to hit everybody he sees with a bloody Sister Abigail. Now, from his whole spider thing in the corner, to kissing his opponent, even though I don't think he's gay, and then even spinning his opponent round in the middle of the air and hitting them with the Sister Abigail, it's just bloody brilliant. I absolutely love it. It goes down as number 8, the Sister Abigail. Bray Wyatt is creepy, so is his finisher, so is his hair, so is his beard. Sister Abigail, it's number 8. Number 7 is the End of Days. Now, I've said before, I don't really like Baron Corbin, but his End of Days is amazing. I mean, how he, springs his opponent back and then springs them forward. It's just brilliant. The whole thing looks devastating as hell. It's absolute chaos from Baron Corbin. I absolutely love this finisher. Now, you might be like, oh, it's just a bloody DDT. But it isn't just a bloody DDT. Look at the bloody force he's putting behind this thing. This is a fucking finisher. This would hurt, and I don't want to feel it. Number 6, KO Mania, baby. The pop-up powerbomb. I absolutely love this finisher. How he just throws his opponent carelessly into the ropes and then just at full force lifts them up and slams them down. Kevin Owens, he just doesn't give a fuck. He just does what he wants, and it looks painful as hell. And he's even started doing it where he just can't be asked to throw his opponent against the ropes, so he just gives him a slight Irish whip and then boom, they're down on the floor. It's awesome. And number 5, here come all the haters. What's this doing? But the spear from Roman bloody Reigns is number 5. Now, I quite like Roman Reigns' finisher. You might not like Roman Reigns. I've said in the past I don't really like Roman Reigns that much, but his spear is awesome. Now, spear has 5 letters, and this is number 5. Illuminati confirmed. But the spear is so great. I mean, he can do it out of nowhere, he can do it through a table, he can do it through a barricade, he can just do a standard spear. There's so many possibilities, it's brilliant. And the number one thing about this is, it looks painful as hell. I mean, the opponent basically is like folded in half. It looks so fucking cool. So for me, Roman Reigns' spear has got to go down as number 5. It might not be quite as good as Goldberg's, but it's still a pretty good spear. And number 4, it's the pedigree. I'd say Triple H's pedigree is a lot better than Seth Rollins', but Seth Rollins still does it pretty well. But for this one, we're talking about Triple H's pedigree. This finisher was great. I don't know how many times in my childhood I used to pedigree my brother on the trampoline, but it's just so cool. I mean, he wraps his opponent's arms, the head is like under his crotch, and then he just like jumps up in the air and sits on their face. That is painful. Darren Young would like the crotch bit, but it's painful. I mean, look at this one from Dolph Ziggler. I mean, oh, Jesus. His head is like... Oh. So for me, number 4 has got to be Triple H's pedigree. And number 3, the Beast Brock Lesnar coming in with the F5. If I didn't put the F5 on here, I think Brock Lesnar would have bloody beat me up. So number 3 It's the F5. How does he do it? I mean, there's only Brock Lesnar who could pick up his opponent and just swing them round his head and let them go crashing down. I mean, I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't want to do that to somebody, but Brock Lesnar, he does it with ease and it looks absolutely great. I mean, there's only Brock Lesnar who has the actual strength to pull this off. I mean, spinning your opponent around in midair, I don't know. This F5 broke the streak, so it's got to be good. So the F5 comes down as bloody number 3. So what's number 2? Number 2 is The Undertaker's Tombstone Pile Driver. This finisher, it's just classic. I mean, the name itself is awesome. The Undertaker doing a tombstone pile driver. What a brilliant name. And then, like, how their body is like a pencil, like in a coffin. It's just worked out brilliantly. And then how he just, like, brings their whole body down on top of their head and their neck would just... that would hurt. This finish is awesome. So is The Undertaker. It goes down as number 2. I mean, there's only the Tombstone Pile Driver which could keep a 21-year streak alive. So number 2, it is the Tombstone Pile Driver from my good mate, The Undertaker. And number 1, of course, it is Randy Orton's RKO. Everybody in the world loves the RKO. I mean, it can be out of nowhere, it can be through a table, it can be off the top of the rope, it can be on the outside, it can be from a Batista bomb, you can even see it coming. It doesn't matter, as long as he hits the RKO, everybody goes home happy. This finish is so great. I mean, it just looks awesome how he jumps up in the air and just strikes them down. Bloody brilliant. There's only Randy Orton who can pull this off as well as he does. So for me, Randy Orton's RKO goes down as number 1. So I hope you guys have in fact enjoyed today's video. If you didn't agree with this, I'm sure you're going to go trolling in the comments. But for me, I very much agree with this. The top 10 WWE finishers of 2016. No comments saying, where's Hogan's leg drop? Where's Shawn Michaels' sweet chin music? It's from 2016, it's self-explanatory. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. Smash the likes, 300 for the next top 10 video. Take care, spike your hair.